Before we start with your headquartered in tech aimed at helping healthcare professionals excel in their lives and their careers. Who is an educationist with experience across several roles in India, Malaysia, and Australia. Academically offers you support to you healthcare professionals who wish to upskill their careers in India and other countries. Setting new standards by providing preparation courses for the most advanced global healthcare exams. We offer you guidance, research support. On your screen, the faculty who've been for the exam. So, on your screen is our founder and CEO, Dr. Akram. He is a clinical pharmacist and lecturer with over 10 years of teaching and research experience. Next on screen is our academic heads. We have Dr. Alok, who's heading all our pharmacy pharmacists and lecturer, heading all our pharmacies pharmacist readiness assessment. On screen, the faculty who've been for the exam. So, what is OPRA exam? From March 2025, the OPRA exam will replace the CAPS exam for foreign pharmacists who wish to work in Australia. The exam has been recently launched by the APC, that is the Australian Pharmacy Council, to assess the competence of overseas qualified pharmacists and offer them registration in Australia. So that is OPRA exam. Talking about its eligibility, you require to be a Bachelor of Pharmacy, that is a B Pharma, or a higher degree, and you have to have a transcript or a proof of active registration with the State Pharmacy Council in your home country. Having the eligibility, now look into the steps towards your dream. The first step to opt for OPRA exam would be an initial skill assessment, followed by OPRA exam. Having cleared your exam, you have to go for an English proficiency test. Upon getting all these three clear, you can then apply for jobs and visa. Let's have a look into the exam details. The exam centers are almost there in all the major cities in India. And as regards the dates, the OPRA exam is conducted in India, with dates of the year for 2025 being in March, July, and November. And if you talk about how is the exam conducted, well, OPRA exam consists of only one paper comprising of 120 questions over a period of 2.5 hours. Okay, no break in between. If we talk about the content as to what is the weightage of the entire 120 questions, well, biomedical sciences would be a 20%, medicinal chemistry and biopharmaceutics would 10%, pharmacokinetics and dynamics would be 10%, pharmacology, toxicology would be 15%, with the major portion being your therapeutics and patient care, which would be 45% of the paper. Now, if we talk about the exam assessment, it follows the RASH methodology. What it is the method of assessment, which weighs the answers of the candidate and the difficulty of the question, okay, and then decides the score. So the chances of an answer being wrong or right are defined based on the difference between the examinee and the question. So basically, it is an adaptive testing model. The APC has been using the RASH methodology to select and score questions for the intern written and the COAP exam since 2020. Now, the OPRA exam also uses RASH methodology. Okay. Now, let's have a quick look into the fee structure for OPRA. Well, the APC Council fee for initial skill assessment is 810 AUD. Exam fee is 2190 AUD. And the English proficiency test would be somewhere around 300 to 400 AUD. Okay, so also please note that the fees for OPRA exam is AUD 100 AUD less than that of CAPS. And if you talk about the skill assessment documents which is required, it will be your degree, your transcript, birth certificate, valid passport, government ID, passport size photograph, and a pharmacist registration certificate, that is your state council certificate. For English proficiency, you have to have either of the three exam where you have to have an individual band or a score of 7 for IELTS. For PT, it should be a score of 65. For OET, 350 out of 500. That is a grade B. Now, talking about the type of visas, well, you can see on screen there is PR visa, work visa, study visa, which can be opted after clearing the exam to apply for jobs. The experience required for the 482 visa has been reduced to 1 year from November 2024. So while having experience in the relevant field is not mandatory for taking the OPRA exam, we guide all our students to get at least 1 to 2 years of experience while preparing for the exam, as it helps in getting a visa. Okay. So while the experience is not mandatory to write the exam, but it definitely helps you to get a visa. Now, if we compare OPRA versus the CAPS exam structure, well, the OPRA exam is 2.5 hours compared to CAPS, which is of 4 hours. OPRA exam constitutes one paper, CAPS was two papers, and OPRA will have 120 questions in one paper, whereas it was 200 questions over two papers in CAPS. So, what has changed with the OPRA exam? Definitely, the durations become shorter. Exam will consist of a single paper. There is revised content area. So, there will be more and more focus on clinical and therapeutics, that is, application of knowledge. There will be reduced cost of exam by 100 AUD, and there is this updated scoring methodology of RASH. So, these are the few things that you can expect with the changed methodology, that is the OPRA exam. What has not changed with OPRA is that there are no changes to the difficulty level of the exam. There are no changes to the eligibility process or the registration process. The exam will still be delivered in test centers only, and there are no changes to the number of attempts or validity period of the results. So now ponder upon why choose Australia. Well, the first point, definitely a good number of PR visa offers that is there from Australia. There's 3,000 plus job vacancies to look up to, and definitely a good lucrative salary to look forward to. That is a lakh AUD average annual salary that you can expect. So you can go to these sites like Seek and Indeed, wherein you can see for yourself how many jobs opportunities are there for pharmacists in Australia. So if I talk about the benefits for pharmacists in Australia, well, apart from the high earning potential, you definitely have a good quality life. Australia is known for its high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and diverse culture. You obviously have a good career opportunity to look forward to with perks such as instant PR and work visa. Australia offers you a good work-life balance so as to maintain a healthy lifestyle along with your workload. And apart from that, definitely a pharmacist can look forward to access ongoing professional development in their careers with advanced medical technologies to look forward to. Also, Australia offers you several perks to the residents, such as free education for children and free healthcare access. Well, talking about the OPRA exam preparation course by Academically, we have a resourceful course for all you global pharmacists to help you clear the overseas pharmacist readiness assessment, that is OPRA. The sole aim of our course is to provide you with all the necessary study materials, mock exams, and support to ace this exam with flying colors. Experienced course instructors have curated this well structured curriculum with a systematic approach to ensure that a thorough understanding understanding of the exam content is made. If you look into our program highlights, how do we make all these things possible that we are promising is via a LMS system, that is the instructor led self-paced content, wherein you can follow the calendar and attend the live sessions. If at all you are not able to, then all our live sessions are available in the form of recordings, which can be taken attained at the time and comfort of your home. At a obviously flexible schedule is there. Apart from that, once you are attaining the recorded session, if you have any queries, you can post it on our Discord, that is the community platform, wherein you get one-on-one guidance by our mentors. Also, you can you know connect with your fellow colleagues there. Apart from this, you have extended access to the content. You have a flexible schedule, so you can follow your own schedule and time yourself and thereby take the course and prepare yourself. We have periodic webinars from industry mentors to guide you. Also, we have frequent feedbacks and assessment sessions, wherein we continuously see your progress. Okay. Lastly, we do give you tips on CV writing, cover letter, and placement and visa support is there. Okay. So I'd quickly like to update you the initial skill assessment structure. So for the eligibility check, it was 810 AUD, work experience assessment 200, skill assessment outcome is 300. Total with work experience, it amounts to 1310 AUD, and without, it is 1110 AUD. So that is the updated structure for skill assessment. So that was OPRA. Now let's move on to the PSI, that is the exam for Ireland, that is Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland exam. On your screen is our faculty members who will be able to guide you all throughout the journey while preparing for the PSI exam. So now, why choose Ireland? Well, apart from work visas, which leads to PR visas, is a good number of job vacancies to look forward to. That is 1,000+ job vacancies, and definitely very good average salary to look forward to. That is amounting to 66. That is close to 70 lakhs INR annual salary. And definitely, it is the gateway to practice in European countries and UK. So that is why Ireland. Now, talking about benefits for pharmacists in Ireland, definitely apart from high earning potential, you have a good quality of life, high standard of living to look forward to in Ireland. You have high demand of pharmacists in Ireland with good career opportunities, good work-life balance, and pharmacists in Ireland have access to ongoing professional developmental opportunities. Apart from that, several perks such as free education and free healthcare access. So, lot many benefits to look forward to. So, how to attain this? Well, we have divided it into few simple steps. That is, first being the TCQR process. That is the third country qualification recognition that you have to go through. So, under the TCQR process, it is majorly divided into two steps now. So the first step consisting of your application for recognition of your qualification. That is typically the stage 1. Upon getting your documents verified, you move on to stage 2. That is your holistic assessment. Upon holistic assessment, you will be basically assigned either path A or path B. So if you meet by holistic assessment, they mean if your documents meet Irish standards of pharmacy, you are exempted from the exam, from writing any exam, and you straight away qualify to register yourself as pharmacist in Ireland. But there are a lot many points like, which we will come to it later, like CPD points, like your data qualification, your thesis submissions, your researches that you've done. So all these make a good strong portfolio which qualifies you to path A. But if not, then you have to appear for an exam, which is again like equivalence exam, but now it is termed as Part B exam. So depending on the standards up to the level which your documents have met, you will be given, uh, you will be either have to write a MCQ or a OSCE or both the exams. Okay, so that was about the TCQR process. And yes, one important information that is over here is there is no more adaptation period now. So the TCQR will no longer involve any adaptation period. So initially, like it was document verification followed by equivalence, and then basis the equivalence results, you had to appear for adaptation followed by a PRE. Now it has been simplified and got down to the level of a Part B exam, which straight away clearing which would lead to or qualify you to apply for a registration in Ireland. Okay, so that is precisely what is TCQR. Having cleared your TCQR process successfully, you then have to appear for your English proficiency test. And having cleared your English proficiency test, you can then apply for your registration. So this is the flowchart which will make things more clear. So once you submit the application and it is received by the PSI, it goes for an internal review for validity and eligibility. If you happen to get the eligibility, your documents go for a holistic assessment, wherein depending on the standards, if they have met the Irish standards of pharmacy, you will be directed to either Path A or Path B. Path A being exemption from the exam and straight away qualifying to for the certificate of qualification appropriate for practice. That means this will lead to towards the process of registration, wherein you will be able to apply for registration. Whereas Path B would lead to an additional step, that would be the examination stage, and clearing which again you get a certificate of qualification that is appropriate for practice. So that is the new TCQR process. So this is what is PSI exam. Well, no more an equivalence exam going forward, probably. Moreover, it is the exam which tests you, it will test you, pharmacist, for your competence to have completed your studies and trained from countries outside the European Union, but are now willing to practice pharmacy in Ireland. The PSI is the public body which regulates and oversees the registration process for pharmacists in Ireland. Clearing this exam will allow you to migrate, practice, and settle as a registered pharmacist in Ireland. So if we talk about the exam, that is the Part B exam that will be now onwards, it will be either MCQ or OSCE or both. And we prepare you for all these in a duration of 16 weeks, that is 4 months. Talking about the eligibility criteria, like initially it was just a PharmD degree, which is a continuous 5 to 6 year PharmD degree. Now it is a level 8 qualification, that is level 8 NFQ, which means a B Pharm or M Pharm or a PharmD graduate, all are eligible to apply for the PSI exam. Definitely, you have to have a strong portfolio to appear for the exam. Okay. Now, talking about the exam details. Initially, it was held as remote online proctored, that is the initial part of the exam. Now it will be held in Ireland. Exam dates, though there is not major announcements on the site, but what we have come to know is that the exam will not be happening anything sooner than the quarter 2 of the current year, that is 2025. So you can expect your exams after March, that is from April. Yes, and exam days would be like initial, it used to be MCQs and OSCEs. Talking about the English proficiency requirements, you can either opt for IELTS, OET, or TOEFL, with IELTS having a band of 6.5 or equivalent in others. Now, talking about the skill assessment requirements, well, the skill assessment requirements has become a little more in detail for PSI with the new TCQR guide. So apart from the on-screen requirements that you have to have, you also need to fill up the application form and the statutory regulatory form, along with all these documents that has to be sent by you as as the candidate. Apart from that, there will be a list of documents that has to be sent by your regulating authority, that is your college or university, from your college or university to the PSI directly. Okay, so that would include an internship certificate, your transcript, your syllabus, and the regulatory data form. So they've come up with another form, that is the regulatory data form, which again needs to be sent by the regulatory authority to the PSI directly. Okay, and for all this some document submission and holistic assessment, they give you a set period of 6 months within which you need to clear it all. Okay, talking about visa as well, you have a PR, you can get permanent residency of Ireland within 5 years, or you can go for the critical skills visa. So get a student or a work visa after passing the exam, work there in Ireland for 3 years on the critical skills visa, and apply for a PR in Ireland. Okay. So how can you excel PSI exam with Academically? Well, we have a course which readies you for the exam, which is the initial step towards becoming a registered pharmacist in Ireland. We've designed this course to provide a comprehensive review of the full exam curriculum as laid down by the PSI Council. Taking this course by Academically is one of the most cost-effective tools that will give you not only the peace of mind, but definitely the surety to success. Well, again, our program highlights, first of all, the instructor-led self-paced content over LMS. Then we have a 24/7, like you have a Discord community where you can, discuss the queries along from the mentor or from the with your colleagues. You have extended access to the content. You have a flexible schedule. We also conduct periodic webinars from industry mentors to update you on the recent guidelines. And we conduct feedback and assessment sessions to continuously tap on your progress. Apart from this, we do give you tips on CV, cover letter generation. We also help you over placements and visa. Now let's have a quick look into the fee structure. For now, like earlier, it was 1,500 euros one time fee. Now it has been there has been significant fee breakup that is there on screen. With the document verification stage, you need to pay 750 euros. Then comes the stage 2, that is holistic, and the exam, both inclusive, would be 1,500 euros. Having cleared all this, then registration charges would be as per the actuals. And apart from that, your English proficiency test would again be around 300 AUD. So, well, I would take a pause here and say, why not trust Academically? We do have a reputation and legacy which is like outstanding. You can see 980 plus positive reviews with over 90% success rate. We have highly experienced qualified faculty who have undergone a similar journey. We have high quality, researched, and precise content in accordance with the strategies to clear the exam. We have a community of hundreds of ex-students who are successfully placed in their careers. Academically provides constant counseling, mentorship, and motivation to all the candidates associated with us. Last but not the least, if you're still confused, please do visit us in person in Australia or India to discuss with the team and Dr. Akram himself. Yes, we do recognize that there is a financial assistance that could be required during the process. So we do offer interest-free loan and AMIs via our associations with Eduvance and Kuhu Edu FinTech. Apart from this, we do offer, ASAP, that is our Academically Scholarship for Abroad programs. And it is a very easy process, 4-step process, wherein you visit our website, register for the test, clear the test with the desired result, and bag the equivalent scholarship. Apart from this, you can find us on our media coverage to validate our stuff. You can find us on the Economic Times, News Nation, News 18, Hindustan Times, for commendable work by Dr. Akram. He is featured in Outlook, Hindustan Times, The Economic Times, Times of India, Z News, Startup Rise. So it goes without saying that all the hard work that he's been putting for all these years is now showing results. Do find us on Google with a whooping 4.7-star rating, and our social media handles are definitely not to be missed. For anything which is not clear in the webinar today, please feel free to explore your area of interest course like be it OPRA or PSI or otherwise other country related information you can find on YouTube and on Instagram, where you can find all information transparently being discussed by Dr. Akram and his team. So thank you so much for being so patient and giving me this year and listening to me. Now I will just stop sharing my screen and we'll open the Q&A session.
Hello.
Yes, please raise your hand. So we'll be opening the Q&A session and we'll, ask each one of you. We'll call you out by your names, and you can unmute and ask your questions.
Hello. Hello. मैम आइलेट के लिए मैम एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए PSI के लिए
Yes, Ashli, please keep yourself on mute. So there are, we have a queue who's waiting. So I'll be calling out the names one by one, and you can ask your questions. Okay. So first on the list is DRX Gulam. Mr. Gulam?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
मैम इंडस्ट्री फार्मेसी के जॉब करने के लिए भी एग्जाम लेना कंपलसरी है मैम?
ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए
इंडस्ट्री फार्मासिस्ट
डॉक्टर गुलाम इंडस्ट्रियल फार्मासिस्ट आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए देख रहे हो?
यस सर, ऑस्ट्रेलिया और गल्फ कंट्री के लिए सर, कहीं पे भी।
ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए एग्जाम लिखने का जरूरत नहीं होता, सिर्फ इंग्लिश लिखना होता है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में सिर्फ स्किल असेसमेंट करोगे। कितने साल का एक्सपीरियंस है इंडस्ट्रियल फार्मेसी में?
सर 1 ईयर का है सर।
1 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस है। हाँ, वैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए 1 साल के लिए एक्सपीरियंस चल जाता है, ठीक है
जी सर।
हाँ, बट इंग्लिश लिखना जरूरी है, इंग्लिश लिखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है
जी सर।
हाँ, पहले स्किल असेसमेंट करना होता है, उसके बाद इंग्लिश लिखोगे, फिर ऑब्वियसली आप वीजास के लिए रेडी रहोगे, ठीक है
जी सर।
बट
एग्जाम
1 ईयर
मैंडेटरी नहीं है सर उसके लिए?
एग्जाम लेने का जरूरत नहीं है, बट वही है कि आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो देखना बहुत जरूरी है कि एक्सपीरियंस सच में रेलेवेंट है कि नहीं है, ठीक है वो चेक करके ही हम बात कर सकते हैं। आप ऐसा करो, आप अपना डिटेल्स छोड़ो चैट बॉक्स पे, कोई काउंसलर कनेक्ट करेंगे और आप अपना एक्सपीरियंस जो डॉक्यूमेंट है ना, ठीक है, जहां पर लिखा हुआ है रिस्पांसिबिलिटी एरियाज, गाइस प्लीज करो ताकि वी कैन आंसर वन बाय वन।
जी सर।
ठीक है
सर, गल्फ कंट्री के लिए सेम प्रोसेस ना सर?
गल्फ कंट्री के लिए आई थिंक आप तो अभी एलिजिबल हो नहीं, ठीक है, एक्सपीरियंस तो आपका कम है उस हिसाब से। बाकी आप एक बार कनेक्ट करो, वी विल टॉक एंड विल अंडरस्टैंड क्या सिनेरियोज है, ठीक है
ओके सर, ओके सर, थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग इंफॉर्मेशन सर।
Okay, thank you, Gulam, for your question. Next, we have Altaf Sheikh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, please.
So I have a doubt that Australia gives visa without experience. In some visa like PR 491, no experience required. What does it mean? That means
Also,
newly.
it's a very simple thing. When you look at the Australian, visa calculator, I mean, how it is calculated is based on points, right, Altaf? So
Okay.
your experience will also contribute some points. It is written that it is not mandatory, but if you have experience, it is preferred, because then you can you can add some points to the overall calculation, and that will be valuable. Higher the overall quantum of points, better is your chance to get a PR or whatever visa you are applying for, right? So
Okay.
so that's why Madhushri clearly mentioned during the presentation that we recommend people not to leave their job while they're preparing for these licensing exams. Keep on working, so that this will add more value to your resume. In turn, will help you get the points on get you higher points, and helping you secure a visa easier than others having 0 years of experience. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you,
Hello.
sir.
Hello. Hello.
Uh,
Good evening, sir.
Guys, please wait. We'll call your name one by one. We have the entire list of people who have raised their hands, right? And Madhushri will be calling one by one. Okay. So please wait for your turn, so that people who are waiting for last whatever half an hour or so,
Okay,
we will
okay,
answer
sir.
them in a proper manner. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. So next we have Arshbir.
यस मैम मैम पीएसए के लिए मैम एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए।
PSI के लिए एक्सपीरियंस
हाँ जी मैम।
PSI के लिए एक्सपीरियंस नहीं चाहिए। आपकी जो क्वालिफिकेशंस है, बी इट बी फार्म, एम फार्म या फार्म डी, that would be sufficient, but you should have your self registered with the state pharmacy council.
और मैम जो पेपर होता है वो वहाँ पे होता है, आइलैंड में होता है कि यहाँ इंडिया में होता है?
हाँ जी, आपकी पहले होलिस्टिक असेसमेंट होगी सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स की। अगर आपको एग्जाम पाथ दिया जाता है, दैट इज पाथ बी, तो आपको वहाँ आइलैंड जाकर वो एग्जाम देना होगा।
अच्छा मैम, अगर एक्सपीरियंस हो तो पार्ट ए देना पड़ेगा?
पार्ट ए में कोई एग्जाम नहीं है। अगर एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा खासा है और आपके पास डॉक्यूमेंट्स बहुत अच्छे हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ लाइक आपने काफी वेबिनार्स अटेंड किए हैं, आप काफी एक्टिव हो अपने प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट में, ठीक है, तो आपका पोर्टफोलियो काफी स्ट्रांग हो जाता है। आप अपना जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स उनको दोगे असेसमेंट के लिए, वो काफी अगर स्ट्रांग आप रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो, तो आपको पाथ ए मिलता है, जिसमें आपको कोई एग्जाम देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी।
और मैम जो ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया का एग्जाम होता है, अब मैम वो बैकलॉग काफी ज्यादा है 491 के लिए, अब क्लियर होगा मैम उसको बैठे तो?
फिर अभी भी पीपल आर गेटिंग वीजास, ठीक है। ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब किसी को भी नहीं मिल रहा है। इट इज अगेन अ पॉइंट बेस्ड सिस्टम, राइट। आप अपना प्रोफाइल पे थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग करो। आपका कितने साल का एक्सपीरियंस है वैसे अर्शवीर?
सर फ्रेशर ही है सर, हम तो 6
फ्रेशर,
महीने होगा सर।
करेक्ट। तो 6 महीना हो तो इट इज बेटर दैट यू फोकस ऑन वॉट एवर इज इन योर हैंड्स, राइट। तो उस तरीके से आपका प्रोफाइल इतना स्ट्रांग हो कि आपको मिले, rather than नेगेटिव साइड्स पे आप देखो। यस, इसी रीजन पे अर्शवीर, इट इज बेटर दैट यू गेट ऑन ऑन वन काउंसलिंग, अंडरस्टैंड कि पॉइंट्स कैसे कैलकुलेट होते हैं, ठीक है, कौन सा कंट्री आपके लिए बेटर रहेगा, ठीक है, इंग्लिश रिक्वायरमेंट्स आपके लिए सही रहेगा कि नहीं, राइट। तो एन नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर जो हम एक ऑन वन काउंसलिंग में ही डिस्कस कर सकते हैं, राइट, टू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपके लिए बेस्ट प्रोसेस क्या रहेगा। क्या आयरलैंड सही रहेगा आपके लिए, क्या ऑस्ट्रेलिया सही रहेगा एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, या फिर आप इनिशियली गल्फ से शुरू करो, थोड़ा बहुत सेविंग्स करो एंड देन मूव टू अ टियर 1 कंट्री। सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स कैन बी डिस्कस्ड ओनली व्हेन वी आर ऑन वन कॉल, ठीक है। उससे
सर
पहले
एक्चुअली ना मैंने बैचलर किया ना, तो सर वो पीएसए के लिए उस पर अपडेट नहीं हुआ।
हेलो,
ये फार्म डे के लिए।
आपने फॉर्म डी किया है ना?
नहीं सर, बी फार्मा किया हुआ है।
हाँ तो ठीक है, बी फार्मा किया है, fair enough, you have an equal chance, we need to check your documents once and give you an idea, ठीक है, कि आपके लिए क्या
ओके
सही बैठेगा।
ओके ओके ओके।
Okay, thank you, Ashbir. Next, we have Krishnan Raja.
hi, hello, good evening. Thanks for
Good
the
evening.
wonderful session, first of all.
Thank you.
Actually, my question is, I'm not a B pharmacy candidate, ma'am. I'm a diploma in pharmacy. I'm trying to move to the pharmacy technician visa. I should follow the same stuff like pharmacist, what they are doing, the same procedure I have to do, or is it different from the pharmacist?
It is different for pharmacy technician. Krishnan, you are planning for Australia, right?
Yeah, anyone, Australia or Ireland, UK, any one of these countries, three,
So
any
for
one of these.
Australia, you have to apply for the pharmacy technician pathway, which doesn't require any exam. Only you have to qualify the English requirements. Okay.
Okay,
Then
okay,
waiting for OET, you have to do the initial skill assessment, the document verification through wet access, right? It takes roughly 6 odd months to get the outcome of the skill assessment. Once documents gets verified, then you have to clear your English and move ahead with the visa process. Okay.
visa process. Okay,
But
okay.
Krishnan, how many years of experience you are currently carrying? That is one thing that
Actually, I have a total like more than 18 years experience, 7 years Gulf countries, and then 11
fair,
years like in India.
fair enough. I think Australia will be a good option for you.
Okay,
Okay, so
okay,
we
sir.
can
Okay,
definitely, if you leave your phone number and email ID, I will ensure that you get in touch with somebody of from our team
okay,
for more details, and a detailed one-on-one video counseling session will be, I think, pretty much helpful for you to make you understand what kind of documentation is required. Because for skill assessment through data assess, the documentation part is the major thing that you have to look at. Okay,
okay,
that all
okay,
your you submit enough documents, enough proof, mainly related to your experience, the kind of experience that you have, whether it is relevant or not, or what has to be written in those letters, right? These
okay.
kind of details can only be shared on a one-on-one call. Okay.
One-on-one call. Okay, so okay. Thank you so much for this great information. I will drop my number. Thank you so much again.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Next we have Mohammed Shafiullah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, please, good evening. You've gone on mute. Yes, your
Hi, ma'am.
question, please.
So, Mr. Krishnan is talking about the same as is my diploma in pharmacy, ma'am. I have 20 years plus experience in India only. Can I try for the Gulf or any country for that, ma'am?
Yes, yes. With diploma in pharmacy, you can apply for technician exams in Gulf countries. DHA is there, SPLE is there, MOH is there.
For Australia, ma'am, what they can get the packages of salaries, ma'am, in Australia or Ireland?
Like we just said, for Australia, you did not go for any exam. You have to clear your
Hello.
trials or PTE,
Okay.
and you have to have a strong portfolio in terms of work experience
Mhm.
and apply.
So, what is the
What you
procedure?
can do is, Mohammed, if you want a detailed explanation of the entire procedure as to which all documents are required,
Mohammed, what is your age, by the way?
My age is 47, ma'am.
47. Oh, that is a big problem. So for Australia, the age limit for PR is 45. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I think this is one such point that we will be discussing. There are many such points that we need to discuss on a one-on-one call. Okay.
Okay.
Before we give you detailed understanding of what can be the possible pathways for you. Okay. So
Okay.
um, so likewise, I would request you to also drop your phone number and email ID so that somebody can connect with you, and even at this age, what are the other opportunities that are there for you that can be successful
Sure, sure. Where I have to drop the in
in
WhatsApp
the
group?
chat in the chat section, in the chat section.
yes.
Yeah, chat box. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Shafiullah. Next, we have Iram. Iram, Iram, are you there? Okay. Next, we have Sandeep Solanki. Sandeep Solanki.
म्यूट हो गई
Okay. Next, we have Padmavati.
म्यूट हो गई
Hi, ma'am. This is Dr. Padmavati.
Hi, Dr.
It was
Padmavati.
wonderful session. Yeah, got glad information. Uh, Actually, I want to know regarding all exams has been cracked and how we need to approach for the jobs and how we need to tackle particular industrial jobs or hospital jobs. Which one is better compared to industrial or hospital? Because I want
I
to.
think Padmavati, it is very simple thing. In Australia, getting a job in retail sector is much easier than industry, right? Solely because you need to look at a country's.
I'm not interested in the retail sector. I want to gain it in like industrial wise, that too in research center. Because I'm a pharmacy graduate, so I'm purely interested in innovative things.
In innovative things. Okay,
Yeah.
so Padmavati, first and foremost thing, we are talking about professions that are listed and for which visas can be granted. Okay, so
Okay. Yeah.
probably that Sandeep, kindly mute yourself. You're unmuting yourself again and again. That is causing a lot of problem. Kindly stay on.
Yes.
We'll call you as soon as your turn comes. So Padmavati, what we need to do is we need to understand the difference between need and want. Okay, so we need to understand what is currently available, which is which is a low hanging fruit for you, and how can you make a career transition from that point of view. Okay, from that
Okay.
point. So first thing is you want to move to a different country. That is also one aspect. But is that particular country giving you that opportunity that you're looking for? That is also
Yes,
questionable.
yes.
What are your priorities
Australia.
right
I'm looking for Australia.
now? Correct.
Um,
So the
yeah.
thing is, we need to understand whether Australia is giving you the chance or the options, the ones that you're looking for. What are they actually giving you right now, which you can catch, and later on maybe you can move your career or you can shift your career to the thing that you're looking for. Okay, so
Okay.
I believe Padmavati, we need to connect on a one-on-one call just to understand your goals and ambitions, right? And how that can be managed through a systematic way, right? What immediately should be done, and then what are the following pathways that can be followed to ensure you achieve whatever you're looking for.
And another one question. Sorry to interrupt you. Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
Uh, uh, Actually, right after cracking the exams, will you people guide to particular job assessments or
See,
like
we help in creating your CVs, in help you creating your cover letters, right? Because I think to secure a job, the first thing that is required is to get your CVs and cover letters in place. Okay. Thereafter, we will definitely have a detailed session on how and where to search the jobs. We don't actually give you any kind of assurance that we will provide you the job. It's a competitive market, right? So you have to figure out how to crack the interviews. We can guide you on the overall process, how it is done. Okay,
oh, yeah. Thank you for valuable information.
welcome.
Thank you, Padmavati. So next we have Preeti Kashyap.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please.
थैंक यू फॉर सेशन। मैम मुझे पूछना था, मेरा स्किल असेसमेंट डन है, पहले मैंने कैप्स के लिए ट्राई किया था तो वो नहीं हुआ, तो मेरा स्किल असेसमेंट हो चुका है, वो मेरी शादी से पहले हुआ था।
अच्छा, ठीक है।
तो
कितने
अभी मेरी मैरिज हो गई है सर।
ठीक है,
तो
फिर
मुझे
ये कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा, ये कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा इसमें।
ओपेरा के लिए ट्राई करना है सर मुझे, और इसमें वीजा कैसे आएगा? हस्बैंड का साथ आएगा? कितने दिन का कैसे वीजा होगा सर इसमें?
देखो, वीजा तो मल्टीपल तरीके के वीजा होते हैं, राइट प्रीति? सो
ओके सर।
हमें वी नीड टू सिट टुगेदर एंड अंडरस्टैंड कि आपका करंट प्रोफाइल क्या है, कौन से
ओके
वीजा,
सर।
आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस क्या है, आप अभी किस स्टेज पे हो, ये सब कुछ जान के हम थोड़ा बहुत आपको गाइड कर सकते हो। वी आर नॉट अ वीजा एजेंसी एज ऑफ नाउ, ठीक है? वी आर एन एजुकेशन कंपनी, ठीक है?
ओके
डेफिनेटली
सर।
हमारा जो बेस्ट एक्सपर्टाइज है वो है टू हेल्प यू क्लियर ओपरा एग्जाम, ठीक है?
ओके सर।
And obviously to help you clear the English requirements. But when it
ओके
comes
सर।
to visa and all, we will definitely guide you कि क्या क्या opportunities है। And like you are saying that आपको आपके family को लेके जाना है, yes, dependent visa is on offer, correct?
यस सर।
तो
जी
वो भी आप फैमिली को लेके ही जा सकते हो, वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बट ओनली थिंग इज वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपका टोटल एक्सपीरियंस क्या है, अभी आप क्या कर रहे हो, कितने साल का गैप हो गया है, एंड देन वी कैन गाइड यू कि आपको कौन से वीजा में आपके लिए बेस्ट सूटेड रहेगा एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। ऑल्सो वी नीड टू टेक केयर अबाउट योर फाइनेंसेस, क्या आपका स्टेटस है, क्या फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग चल रही है आपकी in terms of migrating and settling in a different country. All
ओके
these
सर
factors are important. Only then we can conclude and give you a detailed idea.
ओके सर
Okay, thank you, Preeti. Next we have Saim. Saim
थैंक यू
Khiratkar.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Bindu Sharma. Anabit, please keep
Yes,
yourself on
ma'am.
mute. We will come to you.
मेरा हो गया?
Yes, Saim.
हेलो
Please wait,
हेलो
Bindu. Saim is there. Yes, Saim.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, good evening, all of you. So I did not attend your session. Actually, I have done my bachelor's in pharmacy, and now I'm pursuing my M Pharma in pharmacology. I'm first year student. So I'm trying to crack OPRA exam, and I'm looking forward to for opportunities in Australia and also in Ireland. So what are the job opportunities for me, and what is eligibility criteria, and when I can
For
register myself
for for
during
for both the countries you're eligible, Sam, right? And when it comes to jobs, yes, if you look at websites like seek.com.au, right, or Indeed or Jora, right, you will find a lot many opportunities in these countries, right? And these are websites that keep on get updated, within hours, right? So you will find that jobs are being posted 8 hours before, 12 to 4 hours before. So the job market is pretty much there. That's why they're posting it over there. And I'm giving you a reference for third party website, not our own website. Okay. So
okay,
job wise, it is pretty much sorted. But only thing is, it depends on your profile. How strong is your profile? We always suggest that build your profile in every sense. You know, because it is going to be competitive. Nothing is easy in life. It is going to be competitive, right? You have to prepare yourself for the challenges and ensure that you clear your interviews whenever you get a chance for the same.
so what kind of experience I
The
have
relevant
to do?
experience. If you're looking
Yeah.
if you're looking for retail pharmacy, you should have relevant experiences. That's what we mean.
So actually, I have 6 months of experience that I did my training in retail pharmacy shop.
I mean, training is not a full-time experience, right, Sam? Right?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yes,
training is
yes.
basically you're learning and you're sitting somewhere, you're observing your superiors perform certain work, and that doesn't come under full-time experience. Correct. So
So
any which ways, like you said that you're doing your M Pharma as of now, right?
yes,
So
yes, yes,
you're in your first year or second year?
yes. I'm in first year.
First year, right? So when are you planning to move to these countries, the Australia or Ireland or wherever?
Just after my completing in pharma.
Completing M Pharma, right? So
Yeah.
so
So
in the
basically, that time I will be fresher for that countries. I don't have. I will. I
Mm.
think I.
See, again, that is why even if you're doing your M Pharma, maybe parallelly you can do a part-time job or something, right? If not a full-time, do a part-time job, right? You have 1.5 years, do something,
Yes, yes.
do something part-time. So I think, Sayam, we need to connect on one-on-one calls as well to help
So
you.
I'm asking you what kind of experience I have to eligible for that retail pharmacy in that countries.
Experience is not required to appear in the exam, Sayam. Okay, experience is required to get better jobs, to get easier visas. These are the requirement for visas and jobs, not for writing the exam to get the license.
Okay.
It
So
is, and when exam pass only 1 year.
so thank you for giving me this information. I think we need to connect one on one that we will comprehensively talk on the
Sure,
topic.
sure. You can leave your phone number. We'll get in touch with you shortly.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you. Next we have Karthikeswari.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, Karthikeshwari.
Okay, good evening, ma'am. I'm Karthikeshwari. Actually, I've completed Doctor of Pharmacy and I have 2.9 years of experience working as a clinical pharmacist. Okay, now I'm planning to move to Ireland and I've already joined academically this month and I've been getting the counseling under should be.
Just a minute, Karthikeshwari.
Karthikeshwari, it is better since you've already joined us. Probably you can connect with Madhushri directly on one WhatsApp,
WhatsApp.
right? Better you
Okay.
connect with her directly than on the webinar. Okay, so I think let us give this chance to somebody else who has not joined us. Karthikeshwari, definitely you drop her a text today, and I'm pretty sure Dr. Madhushri will connect with you shortly, right after the webinar.
Okay, sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthikeshwari, for understanding. Next, we have Nishant.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to ask, I have an experience of around 10 years, but I had completed my diploma. Then there was a gap of 2 years. Then I completed my degree,
No problem.
like in pharmacy. Yeah. So after that, I have been working in a hospital pharmacy. Like the pharmacy is owned part by me, part by others. So that
Acha.
is the thing that we have. Yeah. So मतलब experience तो वैसे ही I am the head pharmacist over there, and others are investors. तो वैसे था. So
Correct.
now, if I'm going for any exam, see, I found out academically accidentally. Huh.
Acha,
Because I
acha.
was looking out for, yeah, I was looking out for, matlab I have a friend who was staying in Dubai. He visited India last week. So we had a conversation. He said to me that come to Dubai, and from there I started to look for jobs or how to give the exam, DHA, MOH, DHA, and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
while I was scrolling on that, I found out academically. I listened to one of the lectures of Dr. Wasim Akram, the Akram, like I don't know his name. I'm so sorry. So I was listening to his lecture with some guy, and then the books that he had mentioned, I was going through that, and then I found out that this webinar is there. So what I wanted to know right now is like if at all I am preparing for any exam, like for OPRA, PSI, or even the MOHDHA. So if am I eligible as I have a 2 years gap, so I have to show that gap, yeah,
That's
whatever
not a
is
big
needed.
problem. That's not a big problem. You can show it as an
Okay.
emergency that something happened in your life. These are not big problems. If you're looking at Dubai and all,
Yeah.
I don't think so. It will create much of a problem for you at all.
Okay. So my question was like, should I go for this DHA, MOHDHA, or should I be going for this OPRA or PSI, or can I try for all the exams? Like,
We need to check your age and everything as well.
hello.
So probably Nishant, we need to get on a one-on-one call again to check your age and other factors.
I'm sorry,
And
Arindam, I haven't. Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Nishant, what I'm suggesting is there are n number of factors to decide. So probably we need to check your age, your experience, and all those factors, right? Only then we'll be able to answer all these questions.
Yeah.
So probably I
Yeah.
recommend a one-on-one call if we can get on and check your documents and accordingly help you.
Okay. Okay. Right now, my age is 36 years. Uh, my father had this pharmacy. Like we are into the family business of pharmacy.
Hmm.
Then that's why I was into this college and everything was done because of this. So I'll be dropping my mail and my phone number. Hope so to get in touch with you. Am I audible, Arindam? I really don't know what is happening.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of background noise, but any which ways, Nishant, you
Yeah.
drop your
Yeah.
contact details. I'll ensure that somebody gets in touch with you right after.
Done. Thank you so much, Arindam. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Madhushri.
Thank you, Nishant. So next we have Lavanya.
Ma'am,
Hi, good evening.
Yes.
Thank
Just a
you.
minute, Lavanya. I think Dimple has been was there in the list. Somehow we missed him. Yes, Dimple, you
Okay,
can
sure,
ask your
sure.
question. Next we come to you, Lavanya.
Okay, sure.
Yes, Dimple.
हेलो मैम, गुड इवनिंग
Yes, please.
मैम। मैंने ना डी फार्मेसी की थी 2004 से, तब से मैं हूँ इंडस्ट्री में काम किया है, और 2012 में मैंने बी फार्मा किया है 2012 टू 2015 तक। उसके बाद मैंने फिर 4 साल इंडस्ट्री में काम किया, और 2017 से अभी करंट तक मैं हॉस्पिटल फार्मासिस्ट हूँ। तो मेरे लिए कुछ है मैं बाहर के अब्रॉड के लिए, क्योंकि जहाँ पे तो मेरे को कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगा इंडिया में बिल्कुल भी।
ओके, कहाँ जाना चाहते हो आप?
मैम जहाँ पे नौकरी मिलेगी, चाहे कोई भी जगह होगी, वो जहाँ पे सैलरी स्ट्रक्चर वगैरह अच्छा होगा ना, तो वहाँ के लिए मैम। जहाँ पे मैंने काम करते हुए 15 साल हो गए टोटल, और उसमें मेरे को 7 ईयर का हॉस्पिटल का एक्सपीरियंस है और 7 ईयर इंडस्ट्रियल एक्सपीरियंस है।
गुड जॉब, गुड
और मैं
जॉब।
ट्रेन टू इमरजेंसी वगैरह, जो भी इंजेक्शन स्टिचेस, जो वेयर हाउस मैनेजमेंट और जो प्रोडक्शन, इसमें सब में मेरे को आता है, और इन सब के सर्टिफिकेट भी है मेरे पास। और मैंने इंडिया में काम किया ल्यूपिन फार्मास्यूटिकल, मैडले फार्मास्यूटिकल, इंस्वीट फार्मास्यूटिकल, और अभी मैं करंटली JNK गवर्नमेंट में काम कर रहा हूँ जी।
ओके, ग्रेट डिम्पल। आप अपना कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर और डिटेल्स ना चैट बॉक्स पे डाल दो। वी विल आस्क द रेलेवेंट डॉक्यूमेंट्स व्हिच इज रिक्वायर्ड एंड अकॉर्डिंगली सजेस्ट।
मैंने अपना नंबर डाल दिया मैम चैट बॉक्स में, तो ठीक है मैम।
श्योर वी विल गेट इन टच विथ यू। ठीक है,
ठीक है मैम, ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू डिम्पल। नेक्स्ट वी हैव नेक्स्ट Lavanya. Yes, Lavanya.
Hi, Dr. Madhu. I have two questions actually. I'm a pharmacist from Malaysia. I have 4 years of experience in retail pharmacy. So I just want to know when I want to apply, I mean for the exam, right? Can I know in Malaysia where is the exact exam center? Because I googled, there's no exact address and all. So I really don't know how to get the information regarding the exam center. And then second, in Malaysia, I did few courses related to my pharmacy, retail pharmacy, such as smoking cessation provider and also OCP counseling training provider. So will it help for my job application in Australia? I'm actually trying for OPRA exam, sitting for OPRA exam.
See
Lavanya,
what?
okay,
Yes,
I'll just
yes,
do
please,
it.
Arindam. No.
Okay, Lavanya, definitely whatever you're learning, so that will help you and build your profile. Build your profile. Looking at the question for the centers, that we need to check. Probably if you give us your address, our team might get in touch with you and help you figure out the nearest center, right? For whichever exam, maybe for OPRA or whichever exam you're looking for, right? But we need your address and everything, and then one of our counselors might figure it out for you. Any which ways,
Oh,
if it is for OPRA, then the authentic APC's website will give you the best answer to this question. Not every country is having an center for OPRA exam, right? So maybe you have to travel to the nearest country to appear in the exam, but we will check. Probably once we connect on a one-on-one call, we will definitely check the center for the country that you're in currently.
Okay, sure. But recently I was contacted by Miss Neha Farkia, if not mistaken.
Correct,
So
correct,
I
correct.
can contact her as well,
Yeah,
right, to give my information?
Neha is
ये
one.
बात कहाँ चली गई?
Yeah, okay then. Thank you so much.
Arif, we would request you to please mute yourself.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you.
okay. Thank you, Lavanya, for your question. Next, we have Mohammed Nawaz.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes,
Good
please.
evening, sir. Sir, actually, as of right now, I'm pursuing my first year of B pharmacy. The thing which come to me in this webinar is what are the opportunities we after we clearing the OPRA exam right after that. Look, we have to look forward to search for our jobs, or after the exam we will get opportunities to get in industries or as a pharmacist.
See, you are in your first year, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm in first year, sir. I don't know
I
what's
think
the scope is there and
So
what should I do in
I
this.
think it is better that you study your pharmacy properly, right? 4 years or 5 years down the line, we have to check what will be the opportunities at that point of time, right? So predicting that right now will be tough. But any which ways, I appreciate the fact that you're enthusiastic and you are motivated to shape up your career. That
Exactly.
gives the right direction for you. We would
Exactly.
still request you to be in touch with us But when you are probably in your second year or third year, maybe you can come up and we will guide you properly based on the situation at that point of time, right? Having said that, are you from India or from which country?
Sir, I'm from India only, Hyderabad.
Okay, fine then. I mean, in the meantime, what you can do, I will suggest every pursuing pharmacist to have a look at our GPAT course as well, which we have launched, right? This will basically give you a test of what we provide as quality, right, at a very nominal fee. And since you are so much dedicated for your career, being in touch with us and preparing for GPAT through our resources will also help you clear or ace any of this licensing exams later on, because you'll be in touch with us from for a so long period. It will be helpful for you as well.
Okay, sir. So should I have to means write the GPAT exam or opportunities are there after that B Pharmacy?
See, GPAT is for people who are aiming for higher education from tier 1 institutes. Okay. So if you're looking for maybe, NIPER or, BHU, right? These
Okay, sir.
tier 1 is, the Jamia, right? All these tier 1 colleges. Then you have to appear in GPAT. And this also gives you an opportunity to earn some valuable stipend in the meantime also, right? But any which ways, being in touch with us from such an early stage, maybe for preparing for GPAT, will give you an understanding of what we provide, and probably will also help you prepare in a much better your basics and your subjective knowledge. The core knowledge will be much more improved, and you'll have all the concepts cleared before you jump onto any of the licensing exams for traveling abroad.
Okay. So should I supposed to be start the preparation itself from the first year or should I start from second year or third year?
Maybe second year. I mean, just finish up with your first year and then maybe from
Okay.
next year onwards.
In the second year, I'll connect with you guys, sir.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me valuable time, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Nawaz.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Next, we have Alok Kumar.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to all of you, ma'am. I want to say that, ma'am, I am third year big pharmacy, second semester. Then suggest to me how I can prepare OPRA exam, ma'am.
Okay, Alok, you can definitely enroll with us. We are a one-stop solution when it comes to all the licensing exams, right? So definitely,
Yes.
if you enroll with us, we will help you preparing for the exam. Maybe you can invest an year or so just for preparing the exam, and then once you have your PCI registrations and everything sorted, you can go ahead and appear in the exam. Maybe that's what I can say.
Can I prepare after pharmacy, sir? No
It is
need
up
to
to you.
experience any experience, sir.
It is up to you. For sure, it is up to you, right? Maybe fourth year, second semester, or even after your pharmacy, you can prepare. Okay, um,
Yes.
that is totally up to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, we
Thank you,
have
sir.
Aditya. Thank you, Alok.
थैंक यू
Aditya
मैम.
Jadhav.
हाँ,
Yes,
थैंक यू
please.
मैम. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि मेरा 2019 में 12th कंप्लीट किया मैंने. उसके बाद मैंने डी फार्म के लिए एडमिशन लिया, और उस कोरोना पीरियड में मेरा मुझसे हो नहीं पाया डी फार्मेसी. उसके बाद मैंने 2022 को बी फार्म में एडमिशन लिया. फिर अब मैं थर्ड ईयर में पढ़ रहा हूँ. इसके बाद मैं ओफरा को एलिजिबल हो सकता हूँ क्या सर?
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. बस आपको अगर कभी इंटरव्यू हुआ और आपको पूछा गया आप क्या कर रहे थे, तो गिव देम प्रॉपर आंसर, राइट? Be mentally prepared that you will be asked to give a justification for the gap, and you should be prepared with the proper answer. ठीक है? आप बस इतना मेंटली प्रिपेयर करके रखो कि उस टाइम पे अगर किसी ने पूछ लिया तो क्या करोगे. एग्जाम
उस
तो
टाइम मेरे पूरा फैमिली को कोविड हो गया था, इसके वजह से मैं
फेयर
बी
इनफ.
फार्म छोड़
तो
दी.
इसी को ही आप अच्छे से समझाना कि वी वर गोइंग थ्रू अ फैमिली क्राइसिस, राइट? आई वाज द ओनली मेंबर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द एंटायर फैमिली. यू कैन इलैबोरेट. आप आराम से सोचो कि उस टाइम पे क्या क्या हुआ था. आप मेंटली प्रिपेयर नहीं थे फॉर हायर स्टडीज. यू आर गोइंग थ्रू अ फैमिली टर्मोइल. एन नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर. ठीक है?
थैंक यू सर. इतना ही.
Next, we have Muhammad Hassan.
Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. Sir, I've recently graduated from the like very recent, and right now I'm actually pretty confused about which field I should go for. Now everyone is recommending me to go abroad, and I'm very much interested in doing so. Now there seem to be two pathways for going abroad. One is taking masters in any university and getting, and one is going via exam.